When I reflect on my career, without realizing, I've been cooking vegetarian food for many, many years. And one of the hardest and most difficult and most interesting sections in a kitchen is today called garnish. In the old days, it was called the veg section. So we were forever stuffing vegetables, courgettes, tomatoes, aubergines. And I never thought of doing them large. I always thought about making them small because they were garnish. So what I'm going to make today is one of those small little stuffed vegetables, but enlarge it so it becomes the main course. We're going to stuff the aubergines niçoise. Right. So for the aubergine caviar, let's remove the nose. And let's skin the aubergine. There we are. Just follow the line. There's always going to be a little wastage, but you can't help that. When I was young, we used to do the aubergine caviar. We used to cut them in half, crisscross them, salt, herbs, and bake them. So there we are. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Into the bowl. So then what we do, this is for the shell. There's almost a line. You can see the seeds. Just run your knife around. Remove the seeds. Exactly the same with the other half. With a spoon, just scrape it clean. And again with the inside. Okay. Lemon juice and a little garlic. Few little drops of olive oil. Just mix it up. Again, it's about concentrating the flavour. So, Then we take our cling film and we wrap our bowl in the cling film. You may ask why so many layers of cling film. It's simple, so nothing can escape. When I was taught how to make it that very first time, was bake it in the oven. It always went grey and unattractive. If you think of how many times you have aubergine in a restaurant, it's not creamy in colour, it's grey. This way keeps it perfectly white and creamy. And all the flavour stays within it. So we now pop that into the microwave. And there we have it. So there's the first stage of our aubergine caviar. So you can see the plastic. All the olive oil, the seasoning, has been dragged inside the aubergine. So allow that to cool. So the next stage is the aubergine shells. In with the flour. Put it back together. The shell of the aubergine we've dusted with plain flour. In the first stage of cooking, there we are. In we go at 160. Anyway, you want to cook them all the way through because the cooking will continue in the oven. If you cook them all the way through now, when you bake it, it just collapses. You just start to brown. There we are. We're talking 60 seconds, 90 seconds. There we are. Upside down. There we are. So there's our aubergines. So there we are. Into the dish. There we are. Little seasoning. Now the aubergine caviar. Can you see how creamy the aubergine flesh is? It's not grey. Squeeze the water out. Put fresh basil. There's our aubergine. Just chiffonage your basil. Little seasoning. Little pepper. Little olive oil. Little fresh tomato sauce, which you saw me make in the first BBC Maestro course I did. Just work it through. As you can see, I've left it quite coarse. For the simple reason is, I want that texture. There we have it. So now, we take the aubergine. So just fill the aubergine shells. Every little bit of the aubergine caviar, which is simple. So how do we make our aubergine caviar? The flesh from the aubergines, a little garlic, olive oil, little lemon juice, salt. Cook in the microwave for 8.5 to 9 minutes. Chop it, add some fresh tomato sauce. How do you make fresh tomato sauce? It's very easy. Onions and garlic. Equal quantities of cherry tomatoes and chopped tin tomatoes. so you have consistency for 12 months of the year. Bit of thyme, bit of bay leaf, and cook for 1 hour. And then pass through a conical strainer. It's as simple as that. So there's our aubergines. A tiny bit of olive oil. Okay. Now we take 2 to 1. Breadcrumbs and hard cheese. Something like a pecorino, a gruyere, your choice. So add the cheese, then mix the two together. There we are. And with the last bit of the cheese, mix the pecorino with the breadcrumbs. 2 breadcrumbs, 1 cheese. And then, to make your crust, sprinkle over. That's now ready for baking. I would say 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at 140, depending on your oven, because everyone's oven is different. So remember, once it starts to crispen, the crust, then you know it's ready. There we are. So there we have it. Baked aubergine niçoise. And just to finish, a little more salt and fresh herbs. And be generous like they are in the south of France. And a little olive oil. So there we have it. Baked aubergine niçoise. Delicious. If you'd like to serve a fresh tomato sauce with it, you can. But for my palate, it's wet enough. And if you want to serve it as a garnish, sensational.